Oh, they were not kidding when they said they were going to flood the zone. Steve Bannon, before the election, said hit them with 5 things every day and they won't have the time or energy to take care of most of them, and most of their stuff will get through. And that's actually what's happening. But most of it is hyperbole and bluster. And most of the things are bad, but there's just so much going on that I don't have the energy to engage in things that they say. Almost everything they say is vile and at best dumb, but we need to pay attention to what they do. And all of these things are just serve to shift the Overton window to the right, to the more authoritarian, to the fascism, and but we get used to it quick. We have our lives to live. We have to feed our kids and our pets and get up and go to work every day. So our natural ability to comprehend this stuff just puts us back in a homeostasis, and it all just becomes normal. That's what the Overton window is. But every few months, something happens that really just grinds the whole machine to a halt and just is so surprising and so outrageous and very detrimental in a big way, and stop the presses kind of way. I could think back to July of 2024, before the election. The assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania was kind of one of those whoa moments. And obviously the election itself kind of just destroyed a lot of hope at the time. And Zelensky getting ambushed in the Oval Office in March of last year. It's March already. Jesus, that was only a year ago. That seems like a lifetime ago. The passing of the big bullshit bill just really literally put into writing a lot of the agenda and a lot of the really bad things that they're planning for us. They tried to make the assassination of that bigoted podcaster guy one of these things, but in the long run, that is just going to be such an insignificant thing. Not to say that Turning Point USA, Toilet Paper USA, is not going to have a lot of ripple effects down the line. Obviously, the unregulated, untrained ICE Gestapo shooting 2 people in broad daylight with no reason on camera was one of those, a couple of those events, and really just solidified our base to what we need to do. It's just unprecedented, but like I said, we have to go to work the next day, so it sort of falls out of the conversation on a day-to-day basis. We just can't rile in all of this stuff every day. It just wears you down. Venezuela going in and capturing the president of a sovereign nation, and obviously the guy's a bad guy, but do it legally. I'm not going to get into the details of all these things. I'm just trying to lay out a path here. Obviously, Epstein has not left the news cycle for the last year or so, and there's been a lot of cliffhanger moments in that situation. And then now, most recent thing is the bombing of Iran and the killing of the Ayatollah in an illegal, unprecedented, I can't even say unprecedented. We've been dealing with Iran for 50 years, and this is just not the way to deal with it. Just escalates the whole situation in the Middle East, and it sets the world stage up for a very unfortunate 2026. The good things are there's many of their loyalists are turning on them because of this now. I don't know why a 3-time Trump voter is set through all of that other stuff, not care that they're pedophile protectors and all of the other stuff that they've done that I am not going to relitigate. But this is just too far. This is just too far. And the president's looking tired and old, and it's just not looking good for him. But we got to keep our foot on the gas, prepare for the midterms. I trust that there's people with a higher pay grade than me that are working tirelessly towards impeachment and towards 2028. And I just need a break. I know I'm not going to get very many views on this video because I don't get very many views yet anyway because of things I've talked about before, and YouTube's is just in a weird place right now anyway, and I know that the government is pressuring Google and all of the other platforms to suppress any dissenting opinions. So please share this video with anybody that might be interested, and all of that stuff. But I need a break, man. I'm tired, boss. I'll be back. I just want to talk about movies and music and fun stuff, pop culture and all of that kind of stuff. And just feel like it's my civic duty to comment on the things that I believe in with this stuff. I've said before, I just don't. The thing I hate President Poopy Pants for the most is making me have to pay attention to politics. Michael Che said on Saturday Night Live one time during the first presidency that he said, remember when we didn't care what the president was doing? I know those people are evil, and they're all backstabbers and glad-handers and enriching themselves. But as long as our economy's good, as long as things are going good, I don't care what they do. You make me have to pay attention to you because you're so evil and so vile. I'm getting into another rant. I just want to say I love you all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and let's talk about some music or something. Oh my goodness. Love you. Bye.